Okay, so this is Unit C. It's the only vacant one. This will be the one you'd be moving into. This is the view once you walk into the door. So you've got a coat closet. You walk straight in. Turn to the right. I mean, you've got some obvious things like little patching jobs that they could have done some better work with. They haven't gone through back and retextured. But ceilings and everything looks good. I don't see any watermarks or anything. Looks like they probably had a candle or it was dusty because that's just discolored. It's not actually water. Over here, we've got a little bit of some soft paint and stuff going over, but it's really just along this line. And I don't, it's solid. It's not soft like it's currently getting water, and with as much water as we've had, it would have been something. I just knocked a piece off on accident. But, so either old water damage, but nothing active from what I can tell. Windows are probably original. There's some nice windows, but they're older. You've got a little settling crack down there. Not a big deal, very stereotypical for a property of the age. So we'll keep going through. We'll head to the kitchen. First here on the left, you just see you've got a double door pantry. A little bit of artificial damage down there, but nothing big, all superficial, which is in line with everything I've seen so far. Laundry room. Got exhaust, 220, water hookup. Has everything we need in here. There is some moisture damage up there. Now, again, I'm guessing the roof was replaced because that's not wet at all. It's dry, which with the water we've had, I would be able to feel some moisture if there was active moisture, unless it just soaked all up, but that's why we would have an inspection. In that inspection, of course, we get an opportunity to ask for things to be replaced. If we came out to find that the roof needed to be replaced, that's something we would request. So, full view of the kitchen. Obviously, appliances and things come with it. A little bit dated models, but not a big deal. All right. Down here, of course, I can't test that because the water is not actually on, but clearly we have had moisture in the past from a leaky pipe. Garbage disposal looks new, so hopefully in that time, this PEX doesn't look like it's got any watermarks around it. So, but again, that's something for an inspection. They will have to turn the water on. We will have an opportunity to check it. Looks good. Well, cleaner than I imagined. Okay. So, back to the living room. Head off to the left. Here's where you would service if you need to change your filter or anything. Another closet. We'll head to the right first. Here we've got that little door on the side that leads into your furnace to change filters. It's a Trane system. It's literally the best system that there is, so that's good. Same thing with the water heater. Not only is it an A.O. Smith, which is the top of the line of water heaters, it is also a gas A.O. Smith water heater. So it's as good as it gets. It's got the rubber tube CSST, so I don't see a problem there with inspection. That's a plenty big tank. That's probably a 40-gallon tank or so, which is more than big enough for this space. Okay, we've got a bedroom. Just some similar things like we've seen throughout. We've some paint not chips, but dings where they've patched, and you can tell it just needs to have someone go through and texture it like it used to be. Does this not? Okay, so if you really slammed the door, you could get that, but I know that's very minor, but still. They have the doors off. We're going to want to check this to make sure it doesn't say Federal Pacific. Cruise Hines distribution. So, nope, looks good. You don't have any extra space, but you don't need it. Everything's got outlets and stuff, so. Windows in here look the same. We've had some patchwork up there, which again, solid, but that bubble is very indicative of water. So the sheetrock is solid, but that popcorn is kind of chipping off like there was some water that came down it. Here is our bathroom. Gotta love the 1970s shell sinks. They did put some new laminate or vinyl planking down in here. Looks good. You've got a towel closet, pretty deep actually. Shower insert and everything. I mean, this is very stereotypical of being up here. Needs to be re-caulked and everything, but that's not a big deal. Toilet checks out. Okay, and again, little stuff like people moving in and out, things get dinged, but we're used to that, unfortunately. That's why we collect security deposits. So this would be the guest room. The other one with a bigger closet would be the master, and I think that room's a little bigger too. And that is the interior.